Okay, I wanted to do another video on Erin's bullshit, but she fries my brain. She's too shallow, too superficial. I'd rather something more of a challenge. And I'm tired of being right about Erin. I want, it's just boring now. Yeah, she doesn't matter. She's a weak fart in the fan factory now. Now that Kansas, all this stuff has come to an end anyway, and there she was pretending, what I think is pretending, to want to stream right after court. And it was waiting and waiting, but then she labels Kansas as being a victim of ransomware attack, and it has been. And the same city airport, same airport she was in was part of the same city with a ransomware attack, but the days don't necessarily add up. But she was labeling that as to why she couldn't go live right after. I thought, that's just typical, and you don't. There's a mismatch in the days. I think she was just cherry picking that in order to cover for her lack of confidence of it going live. Anyway, I mean, she could have gone live with a superficial, like stream with like a free public Wi-Fi. It wouldn't have been as good because if it's like anything like the public Wi-Fi's in UK, you can get away with still image, sometimes a bit of a live stream, but better off with a still image and some audio. And you can do that, right, without having it to go for like high definition camera and quality audio, whatever, because that's a lot of more extra data, right? I saw an argument between big row, sort of a row, but a targeting of a friend in a bar the other day. And I thought, do I intervene? I was name calling, horrible. And I thought back, how did I handle it when it's happened to me? How did I not handle it as well when it's happened to me? Not from the same person, but situation dependent. And here's some words of advice. I think this is important. When somebody belittles you, is one thing you need to do. Tell them, if the curse word, you're insert derogative here, and just ask them politely. Don't snap at them and go, "What the hell did you call me?" and nasty. Don't do that. It's the worst thing you do. Calmly, just ask them, "Do you mind repeating that? I need you to say that again. Didn't quite hear you. Right? Can you repeat that for me?" Right? When you do that, it takes away that pleasure they're looking for of maybe it's pleasure or whatever they're looking for to be right. You're targeting you to bring you down. Takes away that right away, and now they feel like they look stupid somehow. They're not in control. Rather than they want you to respond in an aggressive manner, bite the bait. It seems obvious, but in the heat of moment, tend to forget these things sometimes. So they was expecting a reaction from you, right? But now the spotlight's on them, particularly if it's in a public environment, people coming and going, customer service, in a public bar, people ordering meals and getting drinks. So they're the spotlight. And that makes them nervous. They wanted to make you nervous. Number two after number is, these need to go together. Number two definitely needs to go together. Just at the end of number one, you just kind of ignore them a little bit. And then, regardless if they actually had the guts to repeat it, if they repeat it or not, Ignore them a little bit, and then turn the tables. Ask them, am I expected to be angry at your statement? It crushes them. Just some words of advice. Asking questions of their intent. Because now they're being prizing away their shield of everyone kind of, to some extent, is a better actor on a big stage. To some extent. And what was your intention there? What did you really want to do? And exposing them so they feel even more vulnerable now. And they're probably going to back away and say, oh, forget it. Alright? I've done that. That's when I've handled it well. I've done it in situations where it got heated. And so heated, it got physical. I'm not proud of that. And that's a long time ago. And mixed with probably the wrong kind of crowd, long time ago. Things like that. But you start to, you learn and you add to what you've already got. You don't pretend to be somebody else, right? Yeah. Using questions of intent. It sounds like, you do something like, did you really want to hurt me with that? Because I'm fine. Yeah? And then just go about your, did you intend to harass me? And just go about your business. They will hate it. You turn the tables on an attacker like that. And that may even work online quite a bit. I mean, sure, online sarcasm in text form can be difficult sometimes to articulate unless you put in brackets or put at the end of sarcasm or sarcastically says and this and that. It works because they don't want that reaction. They don't want to see that you're in control. Well, they want you to be attacked, and the one that is controlling you control them. I thought that was just something to share out there. While it seems mind-blowingly obvious to some degree, it's one of those things we need to remind ourselves of if you're in an environment where people can be a bit vitriolic, depending on the different crowds. I've been in some really rough bars in the UK. I've been in some really nice bars in the UK. These days, for over 20 years, actually, last 10, 15 years maybe, I've been deliberately seeking out those more amicable bars. Although the first half of that would be transitioning from, compared to now, they were comparatively not as good as you might want, but they're still passable depending on what time of day. Some bars are pretty rough at night. In the daytime, different crowd, different environment. It can be complicated and confusing to foreigners with that kind of changeover than other people from other places across Europe understand it, though. And it's there's the nightlife, which is very different to daytime drinking. You can meet some really, really intelligent people as opposed to nightlife drinking. Not so much, definitely not so much. The IQ drops and the alcohol intakes increase. I thought I'd share that with you anyway. Take care. Bye.